Hi, everybody, and welcome to How to Wednesday. This is your opportunity to ask any questions you have about Nowsite, and we're going to have some fun along the way. I'm going to push us live on Facebook, and we will start the recording and get this going. Let me get it started here. All right, get everybody admitted.
Hey, that's cute. You see Team America?
I know it. I love it. All right, I'm going to mute everybody out for the moment. We'll get the recording going, and then we'll get started here.
Recording in progress.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to How to Wednesday. We are so happy to see you here. This is your opportunity to jump on with us live and ask any question that you have about the Nowsite platform. Get some help, get some support, get some inspiration, and we're going to have some fun with it. So if you have a question, you know the drill. You're going to raise your digital hand. We'll answer questions in order, and we will have some fun along the way while people are getting their hands up. I've got a couple of exciting things. So tomorrow we have another great session at noon Eastern time where we are going to unveil Mimo. I'm so excited for you guys to get to see it and to get your hands on what I think is going to be our newly crowned most popular button in the app. If you haven't already tried out Selfie AI, which we released last week, it is absolutely phenomenal. You have the ability to upload any photo and AI does the rest. It understands what's happening in that photo. It writes an amazing post for you to go along with it. And I just continue to be amazed and wowed by the content that I see all of you creating using Selfie AI. So I'm excited to continue to see that. And so tomorrow will be a great event. So noon Eastern time, exact same link, nowsite.online would be a great one for you to invite some other people in your company to, or to invite some friends to come see what Nowsite is all about. They're going to be wowed and amazed by what we have there. So PJ is the winner. She's got the fastest fingers in the West. She's got her hand up. So we're going to go to PJ first, but go ahead and raise your hand if you have a question, and we will take them in order. So PJ, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. What's going on?
Simple question. Is the Selfie AI on the telephone app?
It will be very soon, but it is not there yet. So we
All right.
pretty much always with Nowsite, we release first on the desktop, and then mobile follows a few weeks behind. But especially with these ones, we're like just cranking because it obviously you took the picture with your phone. You can post it with the app on your phone too. Then it becomes even more magical. So that's coming very, very soon. Great question.
Okay. Thanks very much.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. I couldn't have answered all the questions. So you guys wouldn't be here if you didn't have some questions, I don't think. So get those hands up. Let's ask some questions and have some fun here. Getting a couple people in from the waiting room. Who else has a question for me? This is going to be a very short meeting if you all don't ask some questions. I'm just saying. This is awesome. Good to see everybody. All right. Yes, Mimo, coming your way, Dr. Lisa Singletary. And Dale's got a question. Hey, Dale, how are you? Let's get you unmuted.
If you need help letting people in, Adrian, I can help if you want.
Thank you. I think I'm good, but I'll let you know if I get.
All right, Adrian, I think I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Hey, Dale, how are you?
Great, thank you. Hey, I just had a question. When you go to find a prospect, I can't find that like the window where you go and you put in the criteria or like your search criteria.
Yeah.
Looking for that kind of stuff. But that's really it. Thank you.
I can do that. Hold on one second. Let me get into my demo account here, and we're going to get you set. All right. So, share screen. Dun-dun-dun. All right. So, what you're going to do is on your screen, you are going to hover your mouse over this little contacts guy right here.
Right.
When you go in there, you've got My Prospects. And so this is the area where you set up your criteria.
Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for.
Perfect. And then, yeah, whatever your most recent criteria is will stick, right? And so then as long as you don't want to change it, then from the home screen, you can just say get a prospect and it will just run that thing. But if you want to go back and change it, that's where you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. No problem, Dale. All right. Keep the questions coming, guys. You got to make me sing for my supper here. Come on, let's go. What else we got? Move a couple things around here. What other questions do we have? Man, you guys are just making it easy on me. Hey, Kevin, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much. Whoops, with my camera. And I appreciate you being here. I got a question about what you just talked about a second ago.
Sure.
So I am marketing to real estate licensees in the state of California.
Okay.
I have a pretty decent database, but I need to get a bigger one. And
Yeah.
so I did go into that program, but I wasn't sure I knew how to go to the next step because after all this time, 6 months here, I've only got 4 prospects. So I was
Gotcha.
looking for people that just had a real estate license. Am I doing something wrong there?
So you have, if you're on our unlimited plan, you have unlimited access to prospects. And so you can go and you can run your search as many times as you want. And so what I would recommend you do is, let me share a screen here again.
Thank you.
You're going to go in there and you're going to kind of work on fine tuning that, right? And so what I would say is I would specifically, because so when you say license holders, you're looking for somebody that is a licensed realtor, right?
Right. I want to market to them. Exactly.
Yes. So what I would recommend you do is if you're specifically looking for that category, I would set it up primarily based on job title. Oops, I clicked on the wrong button. My prospects. I would set it up based on job title. So I would say, okay, I'm looking only in California.
Okay.
And then rather than looking in interest in skills, which obviously a realtor is going to be interested in real estate, but you're going to get people that aren't realtors that are interested in real estate. I would specifically focus on job title realtor, because obviously, as you know, the NAR has, you're restricted on, you can't call yourself a realtor if you're not licensed. So
That's
I
a good
would
point.
put job title realtor, and then I would go ahead and use that as my search criteria. And you can literally sit here and click that button all day long, right? So here's Grace. She's a realtor with eXp Realty. And so you can just continually run that. So I could send her a message, and then I could come back here and I could run the next one and just continue to tap into that database. So here's Sam. That is quite a last name, Sam.
Yeah.
Man alive. That's
Might be Cambodian. Yeah.
must be. There you go. Chulalongkorn University. That's pretty cool. So anyways, you can run that as many times as you want and be continually adding those prospects to your database, Kevin.
Okay. And so is it each, I got to keep going back and clicking it one at a time?
That's correct. As part of the AI Power Pack, we do have a system where you can have 10 prospects a day added to your list automatically.
Good.
And so you can message support and say, hey, I'd like to add the AI Power Pack, which is a $38 a month upcharge, and it will add people based on that to your database every day, and you can send them an email. But if you don't want to pay the extra $38, you can literally click that all day long if you want to and send out messages to those folks. So those are the 2 different ways you can do that, Kevin.
But yeah, the good news there is there's only 200,000 of them. So so that's a lot of clicking. But okay. All right. And then Sam, I've been teaching I've been in real estate for 45 years, and I'm a lawyer as well. So, all those lovely things. So, I'm just looking to get the word out on the classes I teach, like the buyer representation agreement, things like that. So, but the only way it sounds like to do this is one click at a time. And I don't have to write them a message. I can just click on it. It'll give me a prospect, go exit, go back, click it again. I can sit there all day long clicking on it.
Yep. Sure. Good.
Okay.
Yep.
Adrian, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure. Nice to meet you. All right. What other questions we got, friends?
Hi, Adrian. This is Rosario.
Hi, Rosario. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm really brand new on this social media area, but I signed up for the annual program.
Great.
So I see that there are several tools, but all the new features and all the things that you're talking about, it's included in that membership that I bought annually.
So we have three different plans. We have the My AI plan, which I'm guessing is what you have. We have what's called the Marketing AI plan and the Unlimited AI plan. The the My AI plan includes all of the social media tools. So all the different social media posts, all of the different comments and helping you start conversations online, all of that is included. The CRM or the contacts management is included. The Help Me Reply sales tool is included. And Eric AI and all of our sort of like the AI training and coaching, all of that is included. What I just showed Kevin a second ago, the prospects database, that's part of the unlimited plan. So that's something a little bit more advanced. And what I recommend is we almost force every person to start with My AI because there's so much great stuff there that's the perfect place for you to get started. And then as you sort of grow up through the process, you can learn about the other options. But you can do everything you need inside of the My AI plan.
And where is located the landing plan, the landing pages, and the website building?
That's part of the Marketing AI plan. So that's the middle plan.
So that is what I have.
Okay, cool. So you have that plan. That's great. So that includes unlimited websites, landing pages, funnels. It allows you to send the email campaigns.
Yes, that is what I bought it.
Yes, cool. Yeah, so that's what you have. So the prospects are part of the unlimited. And so that's one step up from where you are now.
So if I want that plan for the prospects, that I need to upgrade again?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. And another question. You did a partnership with Herbalife?
Yes.
So I bought my membership, my IA marketing before the partnership. So what happened to have access to the Herbalife tools?
So we're working through how that's going to work because inside of the Herbalife partnership, currently the only plan that is offered is the My AI. It doesn't include that. We don't offer the websites and that stuff inside of the Herbalife partnership. So stay tuned on that because I know that's something that they're talking about and working through right now. But for now, probably the best thing for you is to stay connected on the plan that you're on right now, Rosario.
So it's not needed to, because I asked in the meeting that we had yesterday,
yes.
But they told me to get another membership with Herbalife IA, and it sounds weird for me. So that is why I'm asking, and thank you for answering all my questions.
You're very welcome. Thanks, Rosario. All right, Kevin, you only get three, and you're using all two of them. All right.
Oh, great. That's it. I know. And Adrian, you're doing great, man. Thanks. So I've got the top of the line program, all that. I just went all in, and then I'm also paying an additional something that I signed up for in the beginning. And I thought that, is there a place for me to go on the website to look for add-ons, I guess we would say?
Yes, you can see that inside of your account. If you let me just share a screen here. So if you hover down here on the bottom left over your initials, you have plans and pricing here, and so that will show you the other available options and show you what you currently have.
Okay, because I think I kind of think I got everything when I signed up. I just figured this sounds like such a great product, and 6 months later, I learn something new every day. That's why I'm here. So thank you, Adrian. Thank you.
Fantastic. That's awesome. Love that. All right, cool. Von Seal, how are you?
Just great. I'm just now learning what I'm supposed to have. I started in December, and I'm just using my mobile app. So now what I would like to know. You mentioned to me that if I wanted one-on-one, and you said that I had to pay a certain amount for 15 minutes a week. Will that be included in an unlimited plan? I already have the marketing plan. If I upgrade it, could I get that nerd on my unlimited plan without paying extra money?
The one-on-one is an add-on service that's not included in any of the subscription plans. So it's a separate thing. And so even on the unlimited plan, there's still an upcharge for the one-on-one component that you would need to add on. So I would recommend just doing that on its own.
Okay. Okay. Well, I would like those those prospects, but I'm gonna stay where I am to learn the ABCs,
There
trying
you
to
go.
learn, get all that out the way first. Okay, you answered my question. Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, good stuff. What else we got, friends? How can I help?
I have a question. I
All
didn't
right.
know how, I couldn't find how to raise my hand. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Uh, so you mentioned that the landing page and everything, emails and all, is on the marketing.
Yes.
So I thought I had my AI because I definitely have landing pages. Is there a way I could tell what I have?
Yes, absolutely. So if you go into your account on the web and you just hover your mouse over your name or your initials here, and then you click on plans and pricing, that's going to show you what plan you currently are on. So you can see that very clearly.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Any other questions for you, Elaine?
No, that's it.
All
I
right.
love it.
Awesome. Easy peasy. I love it. All right. Other questions? What else we got, guys? Adrian AI coming soon. Thank God, no. I'm tired enough of hearing my own voice when I make all these videos and stuff. We do not need an AI version of this guy. So thank you, though. I'm honored by the question, Blakester. What else do we got, guys? You guys are just making it so easy.
Maybe I should have said Adrian Leader AI, so that you don't have to repeat the same question or answer.
There we go. That's true. That could be good. That could be good. We're lots of fun stuff coming on that front. So it's pretty exciting times right now.
So okay, well, can we ask anything since there's not a
Yeah,
lot of
sure.
people asking questions?
Yeah.
Anything update on analytics? I know we were supposed to be working on it the other day. I couldn't get into it. Now I can get into it, but I don't see any updates.
So it's restored to what it was before, but no upgrades to what you had seen previously. Is that what you're saying, Blakester?
Correct.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I know I know that's on the radar screen. I don't think it's something that's being actively worked on right this moment, as we release Selfie AI and Mimo and some of the other things. But I think you will see some things on that probably second half of this year is my guess of kind of what the timeline looks like on that. So there you go.
Awesome.
Rosario asked, will Mimo be a separate cost? It will not. It will be included in all the plans. So that's super, super exciting. Pam, I am going to I'm going to send you a private message right now so you can give me your last name or email. And I'll check on that for you. Perfect. So there you go. Other questions. All right, Kevin, you're my buddy. What other questions do we have, guys? We got a couple in the waiting room.
Hello, this is Paul.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you two?
I'm great. Thank you.
All right. I think I'm new to this group. I think once I had an account, but I think I canceled the account. So
Okay.
and I happened to get a link, invitation today to come to this program. So now with regard to pricing, how do I sign up for that for the program?
Yep.
And then number two, if you sign up, you only sign up for one business, or you can sign up. I mean, your plan will cover multiple businesses.
Great questions. Okay, so Paul, I'm going to have you do the same thing. I'm going to send you a private message right now. And if you can send me your email address, then I will have our support team reach out to you to help you with getting your account reactivated. So they'll send you a link where you can update your details there. So send me your email in the private chat that I just sent you. And then in answer to your second question, this is one of the things that I think is really awesome about Nowsite. So when you think about it, your account, there's only one you, but you are very possibly involved in more than one business. And even if you're involved in only one business, that business often has multiple products. And so you have the ability to create unlimited business and product profiles inside of Nowsite. So you can tell our AI about all the different businesses and products you're involved in. You can create profiles for each of those. And then you can use those profiles to create social posts, to create websites and landing pages and funnels and email campaigns and SMS campaigns and all the different aspects. That business profile can be used across all of them, and you can create as many different ones of those as you would like. So I love that, and I think it really helps. I like to experiment with it and even create like really micro little niche ones for the business opportunity, for example, or for a specific product that I love that then helps me to create great content around that. Does that answer your question, Paul?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, cool. And then just check the Zoom chat and send me your email, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. All right. Hello, Arlene. How are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
Doing
This
great,
is great
thanks.
today. I love you answering any questions that we have.
Sure.
And I've got a question on the website. I've got it set up through the website section. And then it just asked, is it basically to get people's information, right? Their names and emails. You can put out there what you want, but it's to collect names, right?
Yes. So it is to collect names, but then also you can use the email campaigns to create an email automation off of that, right? So when that person submits their info, I now can reach out to them personally, but also I can set it up so that as soon as they do that, that they receive an email immediately, and also they receive one in a week or whatever. And so you can create some structure around that helps you to stay in front of these people even when you're not the one actually doing the work in the moment.
Oh, great. Okay. And then you set that up in the website or go to the email
section.
Yeah,
so the
and
email
then you will
section,
connect that email to the website.
Yeah. So every time you create a website, it creates a list associated to that website. And so you'll just you'll see it in a drop down. You'll select the list for that website. And so when that person submits through it, they will then receive that. They'll be enrolled into that email campaign.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. It's just a lot of stuff you got to do behind scenes to get it to work. And that's where I got to get it wrapped around my head, because I know it's so much good stuff in here. It's amazing. Thank you.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, Arlene. All right. Beryl, absolutely. The Mimo launch will be recorded. We do all of those live on our Facebook page. So it's facebook.com/Nowsite official. And so we do it live there, and then the replay will be there. So that's the easiest way to get it, is you can just go to our page on Facebook and you'll see it after the fact and get to watch it. So we'll miss you, but definitely you can check out the replay afterwards. All right. Other questions? What do we got? What's going on? All right.
Hello.
Go ahead. Hi.
Hi, my name is Teresa Parker. I am the founder of the Vegan Palette. I had a question. Last night I was trying to work on some email campaigns.
Sure.
And as soon as I switched the picture, it glitched and everything disappeared. Like, it happened like 3 or 4 times last night. I was wondering if you all were having a problem with it last night, or has it been fixed, or?
I'm not aware of a problem going on around that at the moment. What I would do, if you don't mind, Teresa, is if you, from inside of your Nowsite, you can click on the little chat button at the very bottom right and send a message to support. And what they can do is they can actually go in and look and see if they can replicate the issue and help you to kind of troubleshoot what's going on there. So I think that would probably be the best thing, just because I don't think there's a widespread issue going on there. It might just be kind of a weird little glitch happening. Cool. Oh, I like your little logo. That's fun. All right, sounds good. Is it Keisha or Keisha?
It's Keisha.
Hey, Keisha,
Like
how are you?
like keys for a door.
There you go.
I got a quick question. Earlier I thought I heard you say that the CRM is available on all the levels, because I'm only on my AI level, the
Yes.
first level.
Yep.
Where would I access the CRM there?
Yeah, so let me show you. So here on the homepage, you've got your ability to see contacts here on the homepage. So I can click on find a contact, and that's going to take me through to all of my contacts here. And you can add a new contact one at a time. You can import contacts, and you can do that both by importing through a CSV, or you can actually link your email account and we can pull in your contacts in bulk through your Google account or your Yahoo or whatever. And then also same thing on mobile. You can add contacts directly from mobile, and it will link up to the contacts in your phone and help you to import them that way. So you've got the ability to do that. And then when you're in those contacts, you have the ability. So let's say, just blown away. I really want to know the right way to pronounce Sam's last name. So let's say I met Sam here, right? I have the ability, I can add notes to Sam based on what I've learned about him. I can set a follow-up with Sam and say what I want that follow-up to be about. We have what are called rotations of remember. So we have this ability to, I just saw Sam. We have this ability to put people on a rotation where we stay in touch at a certain frequency with them. So lots of fantastic stuff, but that's available on all of our accounts.
Nice. That's amazing. I didn't realize that.
All right.
I just probably forgot about it, but okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Love it. Awesome. Sam, this is like when my kids call me on FaceTime and I'm like, I don't know. So we'll see if I can make it through this question, but what's happening, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, I think all this stuff is like the purple cow. Like
there you go. That's all right.
That's why I had to do the purple cow. I just really appreciate all of this Nowsite stuff. I have a question on, I'm trying to do some stuff with mail merge. Is there anything in Nowsite that could help me with mail merge? Like I have a whole bunch of lawyers that I'm looking up, and I actually pull them through AI, and I have a list, and I want to send a physical snail mail to them.
Yeah.
Is there something in there that I could do like a mail merge?
We don't have physical addresses in our prospect database. So I don't think we can help there, unfortunately.
Maybe that's something that could be added somewhere in the future. Like if you do want to send letters out to some of these companies.
Yeah, possibly so. That's a good suggestion. Thank you, Purple Cow.
Thank you so much for accepting my Purple Cow question. I love Seth Godin, by the way.
Whether you're a child or a child at heart, we love you at Nowsite. All right. Thanks, Sam.
Absolutely.
Hi, Jillian. How are you?
Hi. Sorry, I'm on a phone, so I can't see everything I really want to see. But I've got the full package, and I'm not really taking use of it yet. So I'm not very savvy about setting up a website. How do you suggest I start? Should I just go in and play, or is there like a sort of a training sort of route that I should go in order to start this?
Yeah, really good question. So I'm gonna show this to you, and I know it's a bit difficult to see. So maybe if you can at least flip your camera or your phone.
Yes, I'll try. It's not behaving all that well, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. So but let me show you, because it's really easy, and so I just want you to kind of see how cool this is, and then I think you can play from there. I'll also point you to where you can go and see a bit more kind of like training on this.
Okay.
But if I go, so we build websites from your business or product profile. So if you haven't already done it, the first thing you'll do is you'll create a business or product profile for the business that you want to create this for. And
So
then,
I'm with you, Sana. So I think that profile is in there already. Am I right?
I'm not sure. You can just check, and if it's not
Okay.
there, it's really easy. So I would just click. I would describe, my business is USANA or whatever. It's the name of it, and then I say I market USANA products here, right?
Okay.
And then so once you do that and it's created, you actually right from that page you have the ability to build a website. So I can build the website here, and it's going to say, okay, what do you want to name it? Sunshine Demo for 17. I can select one or more tones for what I want it to sound like. That'll be my URL. So I can create a URL. So blah.now.site. I can create as many of those as I'd like. And then I can do a website or a sales funnel or a landing page. And I literally just click build my AI website. And AI is going to create a version of this website that is going to blow you away as a starting point. And then it's really easy for you to then customize it from there. So you get version 1 literally in, what was that, 2 seconds, right?
I see.
And then from there, I can go and I can make changes to anything I like.
And can I connect my current, I have a website through my business. Yes. Am I able to link the two together, right?
Yes. So you can either have the buttons on this page link out to that website, or if it's a domain you own, you can actually host that. You can have Nowsite do the website on that domain. So both of those are an option for you.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Thank you so much. That is really helpful. I think I'm going to go play this weekend.
Fantastic. All right. Love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Cool. All right. We've got Anne up. Hello, Anne.
Hello. Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm well. Thank you so much for asking.
Good.
Someone that wants to join Nowsite is waiting to see if you're going to introduce how did he say, scheduled posts?
Yeah.
Where you can create them all and say when to post them.
So what we are for sure going to do in the near future is a calendar of upcoming posts so that you can bulk create posts, and we will actually create posts for you ahead of time. So instead of just surprise me in the moment, that you actually have a set of posts that are out into the future that are ready to go. What we are not going to do for the foreseeable future is make it where I click the button and I say, I want this to post next Thursday at 2:23 p.m. And the reason why is that 90% or more of our customers are operating from a personal page, not a business page. And personal pages don't have the ability to do that. And so we don't want to center our product around something that's kind of non-core to what most of our users do. And so what you can do is what you'll be able to do is set a reminder to go in and do that post, but it'll just be, I pop in there, I click, and I've posted. So, if somebody wants to go kind of a Hootsuite sort of route, that's just a slightly different thing. And we're kind of sticking to our knitting, but we do want to offer the ability for you to pre-create those posts because I know there's a lot of value in that for a lot of our users. Does that help?
Yeah. And do you know how long it's going to be until we see it?
I expect it to come probably 60-ish days out is
okay. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great. Thank you.
All right. Keisha, she's back.
I'm that royal pain. I love being that way. Anyhow, you just said on the surprise that the schedule would be on the surprise me post. So if I wanted to do all of my, like I had deliberate posts that I was going to do, like in the caption and
it will work with all of those. Yeah. So you can go and pre-create your posts. Like I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, like Sunday is my content creation day. I'm going to go and I'm going to set up all my posts for the week. You can go create all of them using all the different solutions and then save them for future.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Vinny. I like that name. Hi, Vinny.
Hello. So I'm almost there. My camera doesn't want to do it. There it goes. So I had a question on the LinkedIn CRM. So I know that we can go in there and we can schedule things a few days out. what I'm having functional trouble with is then every day going in and say, okay, these are the 6 people that I'm supposed to contact today. So is there a different type of calendar function in the future?
Yes. So for specifically, I want to be reminded to reach out to these people.
Yes.
Yes, totally. So let me show you how easy that is to do, Vinny. Hold on. So what you're gonna do is for those people who come into your list and you go, hey, I need to make sure I reach out to these people next Tuesday, right? I'm gonna go into my contacts and I'm gonna get that person. And so let's say my buddy Sam here is my guy. I'm going to just go in here and I'm going to set a follow-up for Sam. And I can say a week out if it's a specific sort of a time period from today, or let's say it's specifically it's next Tuesday. I can switch it to a specific date. I can go in here. I can put it for Tuesday, the 23rd. I can even set a time that I want that notification to come. And I can leave myself a note about what I want that to be about. So I can set all of those for those people. I can also, let's say I'm like meeting people and I'm like, hey, I just want to I need to just nudge these guys once a month, right? I can also do a rotation. So a rotation says, hey, once a month, I want to reach out to this person. And let's say I want that to start next Friday. I can set this up. And so now I'm going to get a reminder every month on the 26th that it's time to do what's called a rotation of remember on this person. So I've got both of those options.
Perfect. And I've used those. So now how do I see them? In a typical CRM, it comes up differently.
Got it. Yeah. So those are going to show up here in my feed on my daily checklist. So each day I'll see those pop up here in the list. I'll go, okay, cool. I got to connect with Franco and it's going to take me over to his account. I can take a look and then I can do that outreach.
Okay. And then there's no way though to click on, for instance, their LinkedIn profile and get directly to them, or there is?
There is, yeah. So Franco doesn't have a LinkedIn, but or I don't have a LinkedIn for Franco. But let me just do a find a contact. So oops. So for example, if I have the socials for that guy, I can just click right there and it's going to bounce me out to their LinkedIn.
Right. Okay. All right. Very good. So I was hoping that maybe there's a little bit of a different way, but I guess just because there's so many other things popping up on that. But that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks, Vinny. Yep. Hello, Pam.
Hello. Hey, so it's been, pardon me, it's been a minute since I've been back in here. Where's a good place to start? Where should I start to get my feet wet again?
Yeah, great question. I was looking, let me see if I can surface it. I'm going to unshare my screen for just a second. So a week and a half ago, Justin did a really cool demo of the whole platform that I think was, a really nice kind of succinct way to see the whole thing. And so I want to grab that from you. So just give me 1 second and let me see if I saved it like a smart person. I don't know if I did though. Demo. All right, I'm gonna find it before we get off this call.
Okay, sounds good.
I had it yesterday. Why did I not save it? All right,
if I was to search for it, where would I?
So it was on Facebook. That's an easy way to get there, but I was going to try to get you the video link for it.
And what's the Facebook group again? It's just Nowsite.
So this was on the page. So it's facebook.com/Nowsite official.
Nowsite.
But let me see. I'm going to find the one that I did it.
Yay! Woohoo!
Hold on. So in the chat, if anybody wants to see our founder and CEO, Justin, share this thing kind of top to bottom, I just dropped the link for that in the chat to view that on video.
Perfect. I was able to open it. Good. I'll start there today. Perfect.
All right. Awesome. Love it. Thank you. Keisha, did you have another question or you got shy?
No, I got the answer to my question.
You good? All right. Awesome. Cool. All right. Keep them coming, friends. What else we got? Except you, Sam. I can't take you seriously. Anybody else have a question? How can I help?
Adrian, it's Arlene. I was just wondering, when Vinny was talking about the setting up the contacts, if you do not get that done that day, will it stay in the feed until you follow up with that person?
Yes, it will. It'll stay there,
Right,
so you
thank
can
you.
scroll down there. Yep.
Bless you.
Cool. Good question. Thanks. All right. Keisha says, all right, if you guys aren't going to raise your hand, I'll raise it.
All right, so I got a question. My question becomes, in the follow-ups, can you do that for an email list? So can I say I need to follow up with everybody on this list at a particular time?
On
a particular day?
I don't think so. I don't think we can bulk set follow-ups currently. But I like that idea. That's a good suggestion.
Yeah, because I would break up everything into lists, different people doing different things. So I get a category of things at once.
Cool. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Good suggestion. Thank you. What's up, Vinny?
Well, actually, Keisha brought up a great question. Is there any way where we can take the Nowsite webinars and add them to a calendar so that they pop up in that same CRM or some other calendar?
So is there a way to see or add the Nowsite calendar of events for you to see what's coming up? Is that what your question is?
Yeah, so every day I want to walk in, I want Nowsite to tell me what I'm doing all day.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, great question. So we don't add it to your it's a little different, but that exists. So I want to show you what currently exists, because I think we've got a pretty good resource to make it for you. So from your Nowsite account, you've got on the bottom right-hand corner, whenever you're logged into the app, you got this little chat button here, right? So I'm going to click on that thing. And then I've got this resources section. So if I click here on see more, that's going to bounce me out to this getting started page, nowsite.com/getting started. And we have our full training and events calendar here all the time. So this is the best place to come and check what we have going on. And so you can see all of the different events that we have going every day. You see the official launch of Mimo happening tomorrow. Oh yeah, I changed it. I'm in Espanol right now. So yeah, so you've got the list of those training and events listed there.
Okay, so so we're really restricted to only being able to schedule stuff that has to do with the people that are already our contacts.
Yes, you're gonna you would add that person as a contact to your Nowsite in order to then be able to set a follow-up with them or whatever.
So a potential workaround is I can take this calendar and just make a new contact out of it and then just keep scheduling reminders so that it says, go to the meeting.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
All right. And also, a lot of times Nowsite says, we have this new person that joined this new list.
Yeah.
And in most cases, they're not, I can't contact them on LinkedIn because LinkedIn is very strict now about getting new contacts and new connections. And then with the email, we can't really just start marketing to them because they haven't opted in. So what other options might we have to get it so that they either they should just call me and say, hey, Vinny, I want to be your friend, but they're not doing that. They just
so how is this person getting into your list in the scenario that you're describing, Vinny?
Through the prospects.
So if they show up as a prospect in your list, you are absolutely free to email them. They have the ability to unsubscribe, right? So you're required to have an email unsubscribe capability in what you send out in our system, and that's already built into the email campaigns that we send out. But because of the way that list is created in our prospect database, you absolutely have the ability to reach out to that person via email through our system. They don't need to first opt into a list.
Okay, so that's how I thought it was originally. And then a few months ago, somebody brought something up and said, no, you can't contact them. But so now I'm corrected and that makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah.
And certainly
Yeah.
adds.
Otherwise, it's not a very useful prospect database. But
Right.
yeah, no, that's sorry for any confusion there. You can definitely reach out to them on email as well.
Perfect. I appreciate that.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
All right. Other questions?
Yeah, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Since I am new, I'm gonna be new to this platform. Do we have like a beginner training video to know exactly what it is that I'm about to get into?
Yeah, absolutely. So I would recommend, Paul, if you didn't already click on that link that I shared to the Vimeo demo with Justin, our CEO, I think that would be a really fantastic place for you to start. And then secondly, you can always get to this from inside of the system based on what I showed you before, but I'll share it in a link to it in the chat as well. The getting started page that I just shared, that is where you'll be able to see both the calendar of events, but I also will show you, if you scroll down below that calendar, there's actually a list of a whole bunch of different video tutorials of different aspects of our system, both for the desktop as well as for mobile. And so that's a great resource for you to be able to learn different aspects of the system that you may have questions about. So feel free to use that. And then last but not least, use that chat button and ask our support team a question. Like they're very helpful and they're totally happy to answer questions you may have. Cool. All right. I saw a question here. Gene asked, what does active and inactive indicate under a contact name in the prospecting list? So that question is, or sorry, the answer to that question is the inactive versus active is a function of, is this person going to show up in my list of notifications on my daily checklist? So if someone is inactive, then I'm kind of putting them on the back burner. If they're active, then I'll get notifications for follow-ups and so on. So if this person, if I want to be notified about this person, then I want to make sure they're set to an active state. Perfect. All right. Kevin, did we answer your question about calendars in what we were talking about?
I must have completely missed it. I was trying to figure out how to put a calendar on my Now website. Did you cover that? I missed it.
No. So when you say a calendar, are you saying like an option for someone to book a meeting with you, or what do you mean by that?
Yeah, something like that, where I can put a calendar up and say, here's when I'm doing my things, and then maybe even a link. I don't know. It sounds like that might be a little too advanced for artificial.
Yeah. So we don't have an embedded calendar feature on the websites that we create. So what you could do one of a couple of things. You could like what I typically use if it's for somebody to book a meeting with me is I have an account with Calendly. There's a couple others like that, and so that's what I would use. And so I embed my Calendly link onto my Nowsite page to accomplish that.
Okay, yeah, I didn't want to burn up my third question, so but I just had to know.
That's fine. That was a good question, so I will allow you a bonus question.
Thank you, Adrian.
You're welcome. All right, Vinny, what's up, buddy?
Well, he just brought up another question. So we could put HTML in there, right? So if we had a third-party calendar program,
absolutely,
put it in the website as HTML. Okay,
yep.
So that was one question. Now I lost my question that I wanted to ask about. So I'll let the next person go.
You got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes to get it back, buddy.
Right.
All right, Teresa. Hey.
Hey, yeah, real quick, I just wanted to know if you all had a text campaign where you put some text messages to your customers.
Sorry, Teresa, something's going on with your microphone. I can't hear you.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Much better, yes.
Okay. I was wondering if you all had a text campaign attached to the Now site.
We do. So there's that's an add-on because it's a third-party solution that we use for the actual creation of or sending of those SMS texts. I think it's a $10 a month upcharge gets you 1,000 messages that you can send for your account, and so you can buy in increments of 1,000 messages each month as an allotment. And so what we would do is we would provision for you a separate phone number that you use for that purpose. You've got to provide some details to set it up because there's quite a bit of red tape around marketing SMS these days that we have to help you to comply with. But you'll set that up, and then people will do have to opt in to receive SMS from you in order to be added to the list. So we do have to, so in that case, they do have to, either it's submit through a form and they say, yes, I agree to receive marketing SMS messages from you. Or you can also do it where it's like text happy to, 303-123-4567 or whatever, and you'll receive my whatever. And so you can give people code words to opt into your marketing SMS list just by texting a certain word to a certain number. So those are the two ways that people get added to your SMS.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. What else we got, friends? I can see Vinny going, what was it?
Yeah, and I'm thinking that we have about, 53 people on the call, and 47 of them are shy.
That's exactly right. Kathy's not shy. I think she's just hanging out and having fun. How are you, Kathy? Doing good?
Hey, I'm doing good. I did have one question. So once you've established some lists, what if you needed to rename the list?
I think you
can. You do that?
Pretty sure. We're gonna find out together. How's that sound?
Okay.
3 dots on the right-hand side.
I tried that and it didn't work. Well, I think what happens when you build a website, it immediately creates that list for your form. And so that's the list I want to change, not the one I created, but one that the website created automatically.
Got it. Okay. And what's the, so I think the ones that are automatically provisioned when you create the website, those ones are hard coded.
Okay.
I think in kind of to make sure our system doesn't ever lose the linkage between the website and the list. But then ones that you manually create, you do have the ability to read.
And then the other question is, if I'm going to import all my contacts, I have about 1,000 contacts to import. Can I import them into a list?
Yes. Yep. You have, when you import them, you'll then be given the option to add them to a list.
Okay.
Or to create a list from that import.
Okay. Great.
Yep. Good question.
There's my questions. And no, I'm not shy.
Tina Roman, what's happening, friend?
Hi.
How are you?
Quick question, because as she started mentioning lists, and it just jogged my memory, and I want to make sure I didn't miss it. Was there an email that went out to move our contact maps list over yet?
We are not yet. We're finalizing the mobile piece because obviously if we don't have mobile, then I don't want you to lose access to the ability to do this stuff on mobile. So as soon as that completes, then we'll reach out, and don't worry. If you don't respond, I'm coming to your house.
Listen, I would love to have you. You're always welcome.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Tina.
Thank you.
All right. Vinny, did you get it?
No, it's a new question.
All right. Good enough.
So when I share the opportunities on social pages via a link that for websites that are built by Nowsite, the Nowsite AI logo pops up all the time. And I tried replacing that because that's frankly, it's not only, to me, it's not only ugly, but it's repetitive. So I can be,
totally.
Okay. Is there a way to
totally? Yes. Yeah. Let me show you. So, back home, share my screen. So on a website, you've got your, we'll do this one. All right, so Sunshine Travel. So under you got a couple different options here. So you've got website settings and you've got a social share image here. So you go under website settings, social share image, and this is where you're going to change out that image and add a different one there. And then that will show up. That's what will show up in the preview on Facebook, as well as it will. It also, I think, is kind of helpful just as a visual cue when I'm looking at my list of websites. to find that list there.
Okay, so that's the one way. Was there a different way?
No, sorry. So that's the way that's where you go to do that.
Okay, because I had done it a different way, and that explains why it didn't work.
Yes, cool. That's the one.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. All right. What else we got? You can change, yeah, you can change the favicon also. So you can also change, if you want to, the little like mini image that shows up at the top left of the screen. And that's the option that's just above that. And so that's a teeny tiny little image, like it's like a 30 by 30 pixel or something like that. But you can change both of those. All right. Holy moly. He's a real boy. Hi, Sam.
Howdy, howdy. Hey, question for you. I've seen Cheryl copy pieces of websites that you want to save to other websites. Can you show us how to do that? I know it's been a little while since we've seen that, and I'm sure it can be useful for all of us
cool.
in this
Absolutely.
Zoom.
Yep. Happy to do that.
Thank you.
Sneak peek at Mimo happens tomorrow at noon Eastern time on nowsite.online, Kathy. Nice try. All right. Let me get over here again. So I can go into a website, and let's say I want to take this website and I loved this testimonials section. So I can take this section, I click on that whole section here. Actually, we're going to do this. We'll do this one. So this is the testimonials themselves. So I can take this, and I have the ability to duplicate it if I want to duplicate it on this page, but I can also create it as a saved section. So let's say this is sunshine travel testimonials. So I save this. Now what I could do is I can come over here. I'm going to save and exit that. And let's say I come over and I want to add those. This is kind of an odd one, but I want to add it to the Sunshine Realty. So I can come down here and I can, and what I'm going to do is, let's say here, I am going to, I'm going to hit home. How do I get out of here? Hold on. What am I doing wrong? Here we go. So I'm editing the home page here. So I hit edit here. And so now I have the ability to add different content sections here if I wanted to create a blank one. But down below, there's a thing that says saved sections. So if I click on saved sections, here's Sunshine Travel Testimonials. I can click and I can drop that here. So I can take any piece that I love on a website that I've already created. I can create that as a saved section, and then I can add that saved section to other completely different website. So it's just a really great way to be able to repurpose things that you really like that you want to be able to use elsewhere, and to have that happen really easily. So yeah, great one, Sam. Thanks for calling that out as something to highlight. All right, let's see, sneak peek. I have network marketing and a coaching business. Should I create one website for all of it? And then, or should I create different websites for each? So Brenda, I live in the land of and. So what I would do if I were you is I would create a Brenda Hartman page that talks about all the things you do. And then I would also create a website that's just about your network marketing business. And I would create a third website that's just about your coaching business. And so that way, if people are wanting to get to know you and all the things that you're about, they can see kind of the whole view. And maybe you even do that with the digital business card where they can add, you can put your contact information in there as well. And then I would have different pages for those specific businesses separately as well. Hope that helps. All right, friends, we are at time. This was fun. Cheryl should let me do this more often. She gets to have all the fun. It's not fair. So thank you so much for being here. It was great to have all of you on. We are on tomorrow, noon Eastern. You're going to get to see Mimo make it my own for the first time. This thing is bananas. I'm so excited. And there's some things that you are not even going to be able to imagine that we're going to show you that you can do with this. So I'm excited to share that with you tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here today. You guys are fantastic. and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Adrian.